What's going on, guys? Welcome back into another video. In today's video, I want to talk about a topic that no one else has really talked about yet, and that is rebirthing. See, rebirthing used to be a thing in a lot of older video games like Pet Simulator, even Speed Simulator, or Speed Legends. I kind of forgot what the game was called, but the point is, rebirthing used to be massive until I feel like a couple years ago when people just stopped using rebirths in their simulators. Well, let me tell you the story on how Sonic Speed Simulator sort of fell victim to that. Well, our story begins all the way back in 2022 when rebirths were a big part of the simulator community. And lo and behold, when Sonic Speed Simulator was about to come out, it fell victim to that. Rebirths were one of their main key points of grinding for the game. Unlike now, each world costed a certain amount of rebirths instead of rings and main quests. And well, since 2022, Sonic Speed Simulator has had some massive updates, and with those massive updates, the developers and game fans started to realize that rebirths were sort of irrelevant to their envisionary. Because around the time Sonic Speed Simulator 2.0 came out, they introduced this new rebirth system with skill points. And well, you could use these skill points to upgrade your characters, and they would give you multipliers on top of your chow and your trails. And now you might be asking, why are these skill pieces a bad thing? I mean, like, they sound great. Well, it's not more so as a bad thing, it's more so as an irrelevant thing, because with rebirths getting scaled all the way down to these skill pieces, that also meant that all of our worlds now don't really need any more rebirths, because, well, I'm pretty sure you know, now they only cost rings, not rebirths. And again, over the time, they got so useless because, well, our chow, friends, and trails are so OP. Those 4 times boost, 6 times boost, they barely even matter anymore. And honestly, I kind of wish I didn't buy the 2 times skill pieces. Well, alright guys, that is the story on why skill pieces are useless, and it's very unfortunate. Because when Reborn actually came out, skill pieces were very involved with the community. I enjoyed getting tons of rebirths, but again, over time, they started getting irrelevant and nobody really cared about them. But now you might be asking a certain question: how does Game Fam or even the devs make these skill pieces useful again? Well, they can do one of many things, but I think the most effective thing to do is, well, make them cost less. Because as you can see, to upgrade my rings, it costs half of my skill pieces already owned. And to get to 4.5 experience, it's gonna cost me 6,000, pretty much 7,000 skill points. And I also think they can make the buffs a little bit higher. Like, instead of saying your next level is 4.5, why don't they just make it 5? But I think if Game Fam and the devs did that, I think people would start caring more about skill pieces, and I don't even know if they go infinitely forever. I don't think anybody knows that, and that's kind of sad because, again, nobody cares to grind them, so nobody knows. Well, alright guys, I think that is it for me. Hopefully you guys actually enjoyed the video on why rebirths are just kind of useless now, and honestly, I really hope they become useful again. I still enjoy grinding for it. And again guys, let me know in the comment section below how they can actually make the rebirths useful again. I'm kind of curious. But anyways guys, that is it from me. Here are all of these shoutouts from the last video, guys. I've earned it, and if you guys can tell me if you guys still even rebirth anymore or not, I will be giving 3 of you guys a shout out in the next video. And without further ado, if you're not already, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, turn on that notification bell, and I will be seeing all of you guys next one. Peace. Thanks for watching.